Hey Geek-ly, Kikai Wafra here, and today, pull up a stool, because we have got a big one to unpack. We are diving into that messy, gray area where Silicon Valley hype collides headfirst with Washington power plays. And honestly, it is looking like a train wreck you just cannot look away from. So here's the deal. According to a scoop from the Washington Post, the Trump administration is currently drafting a new executive order. For those of you who do not speak bureaucrat, that's basically a direct command from the president to the federal agencies bypassing Congress. The goal of this order? To force the Department of Justice to literally sue individual states that try to pass their own laws regulating artificial intelligence. You heard that right. If a state tries to put a leash on AI, the White House wants to take them to court. And it gets spicier. The draft apparently says the Commerce Secretary should withhold federal funding for broadband internet, that's the money that gets high-speed web to rural areas, from states that refuse to fall in line. They're calling it a push for a single federal standard. Now, hold on. Before we start throwing tomatoes, let's play devil's advocate for a second here. I mean, really look at the logic here. If you are a software engineer or a tech startup, the idea of a single federal standard actually sounds like paradise. Imagine trying to build an AI model that has to comply with 50 different sets of rules. California wants one thing, Texas wants another, Florida bans this, New York mandates that. It's a patchwork, and honestly, that is a nightmare for innovation. It slows everything down. And the administration's argument is that if we get bogged down in 50 different regulatory battles, China is going to zoom past us in the global AI arms race. From a purely economic and competitive standpoint, having one clear set of rules for the whole country makes total sense. It's cleaner, it's faster, and it keeps the American tech engine running hot without needing a lawyer in every single zip code. But, and oh boy, you knew there was a but coming. It's when you start looking at who's saying it and how they're doing it that my eye starts to twitch, because this is where we get to the absolute top tier nonsense. First off, let's talk about the sheer unadulterated hypocrisy of the political strategy here. We're talking about an administration and a party that has spent decades screaming from the rooftops about states' rights. You know the drill. Washington's too big. Local governments know best. Don't tread on me. But the second that state laws start inconveniencing their buddies in big tech, suddenly it's screw the states, daddy federal government knows best. It's whiplash-inducing. You literally have Republican governors like Ron DeSantis and Spencer Cox coming out and saying, hey, wait a minute. This is an insult to voters. When you've got your own team calling foul, you know something weird is going on. And let's look at the actual motivation. Is this really about protecting the economy, or is it about protecting the massive data centers and AI companies that are currently cozying up to the White House? The draft order claims that state laws might interfere with interstate commerce or free speech. But let's be real. What are states actually trying to regulate? They're trying to stop deepfakes from ruining people's lives. They're trying to prevent AI from racially profiling people in hiring. They're trying to manage the insane electricity usage of these data centers. By suing the states, the administration is basically saying, we don't care if AI eats your local power grid or takes your job, the stock price needs to go up. And that threat to cut broadband funding, that's just dirty pool, folks. That's holding essential infrastructure hostage because a state government dares to say, hey, maybe we should have some safety rails on this robot brain. It's bullying, plain and simple. It creates a scenario where the only regulation allowed is the one written by the federal government, which, spoiler alert, is currently taking dictation from the very tech CEOs they're supposed to be regulating. It's regulatory capture dressed up as national security. Anyway, the article is in the description. I highly recommend you give it a read because the details are wild. So Geek-ly, you're the judge. Is this executive order a necessary move to streamline innovation and beat China in the AI race? Or is it a hypocritical power grab that sells out our safety and local control to the highest bidder in Silicon Valley? Let me know you think in the comments. This is a teaser, not the full rant yet. Seriously? Did they actually dare? Click the link!